What's up everybody, Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video, and in this video we gotta break down a lot of crazy things. Now I know a lot of you have really liked the brand new agent reveal that we went through yesterday, but we also got the Battle Pass skins reveal, so we have all of those to break down and some other skins that you're gonna be seeing really soon that you should get pretty hyped about. Then we gotta talk about some other leaks from the Battle Pass that show us what is likely the new character and maybe the new map, plus much more, so make sure you watch the entire video. But go to the GameLeap website in the links down below. We have top 100 Radiant VOD reviews, tips and tricks, map guides, agent courses, and much more. Do yourself a favor, go check it out in the links down below. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. So right after the big reveal of Yoru, which we already broke down, so if you want to see that, definitely go check out our previous video. We got the full leak reveal of everything in the Battle Pass. Now before that, we got to see the brand new intro card when you open up Valorant itself, and it looks really clean, and honestly the style looks like it's modeled after the new character when he has a lot of style himself, as you're gonna see in a second when we show you some of his pictures and icons that have to do with the Battle Pass. Now looking through the Battle Pass, there are a lot of cool different types of skins. There's a type of skin that really looks like graffiti on it. It looks pretty sick, kind of similar to the glitch pop in a way, but with less flashy colors and more of like a graffiti tag sort of feel. Also, the new melee weapon at the end is actually the first melee weapon in any of the Battle Passes that I legitimately like. It has a cool little vial. It looks really cool to me. Definitely let me know if this is your favorite Battle Pass melee weapon so far. On top of that, the Phantom in the set has 4 different variations, and it actually makes the gun look pretty cool, especially that last variation. I like it quite a lot. Now, as far as other new skins, there's this really cool cloud translucent effect for the Stinger, Spectre, Bulldog, and Vandal, and it has the similar style of that Christmas translucent skins that we had in the past, but this looks really cool, and it's for like all year round. I really like this type of skin and this effect, even if it's a little bit distracting when you're playing. But most importantly, the coolest thing on the entire Battle Pass by far is number 47 on the list, a freaking shuriken. Yep, you better know that I'm gonna be rocking this on every single one of my guns. How about you? Now on top of that, Yoru, we get to see a lot of the new art and banner that goes with the character. He looks like he has a lot of style, and he also notably is the first Asian American male on the roster, so that's just something to know. And on top of that, if you look at his new skill progression, you actually get a pretty cool looking sheriff when you complete his entire 10 skill tier. And while I don't think it's cooler than the Jet sheriff, it is still pretty freaking cool if I'm being honest. But what I really want for Yoru is a freaking katana style dagger. That would be absolutely amazing, but maybe that will be a skin in the future, a knife skin. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but that's what I would absolutely love. That would pair pretty well with the shuriken gun buddy. Now, as per usual, every single Battle Pass always hints to the future, and I don't think this one is any different. We got spoilers for all the characters in the previous Battle Pass, and I think that this might actually spoil potentially a new map and a new character. So on 48, you get to see this, which looks like a giant little tower thing. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and this is from a map that already exists, but it might be from a brand new map they're working on, as I do think that there's actually going to be a new map dropping with this new agent, but it does kind of look like it's hinting at a map. Definitely let me know if you agree with that, if you think it's something else in the comments down below. But on number 50, we get to see an actual spacesuit scientist, and in my mind, this is actually the new agent. Now, the thing is, we know for a fact that the new agent is not a duelist, and most likely, based on the numbers, it's gonna be a controller, and a space scientist controller, that could be pretty interesting. Now, my first thought, even if this is really far-fetched, is like, you know those little jetpacks that they rock in space? That would be cool, maybe on a controller. I actually would love to have a controller with some sort of mobility, not aggressive or offensive-based mobility, but maybe a mobility that allows him to get a vantage point or run away or something like that. That could be interesting, but, you know, I'm just BSing here. I have no idea what the new agent is going to entail, but if you have any really solid speculations, I would love to hear them in the comments down below. Now, the last story that I really want to talk about is a big post that blew up on Reddit talking about, can we stop skipping Icebox? And I'm sure that you felt this in your games where players just like to skip Icebox every single time it pops up, and it feels like it's just a continuous thing that keeps happening, and it keeps making players not learn the map. They keep not playing the map, they keep skipping the map, so they never learn the map, so they never want to play the map, and it's just on and on and on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the more I watch pros play Icebox, and the more I play Icebox myself, the more I really like the map. It just felt so confusing when I first played it, but now after I know a few big pointers, it's not only becoming an easier map to play on, it's just becoming more fun, and it's actually one of my favorite maps. Now in general, for some big easy tips for Icebox on defense, here are some things that you should take away. First off, on B side, Omen can actually one-way that corner if you push up aggressively, and he can teleport on top of the high crate, and he wants to challenge that entire area. So regardless of whether you're attacking on B side, you need to make sure to look up so that you know where the Omen is, and you need to be aware that the Omen can get up there even if you don't hear it. And 2, as Omen, you should be consistently playing up here very often, and maybe have someone on low ground that can contest from the bottom while you contest from up top. That is a great way to constantly mix up with the enemy, and it is very powerful to contest this area rather than giving up this area completely for free. It's a basically really powerful high ground plus one way that you can set up every single time. And then specifically on defense on A, pros will often just play the cross instead of challenging, because you got to understand that enemies get to start on the high ground and they have really good vantage on you, but when they come down onto the point, now they are in like a den, so to speak, where you can have cross angles on point and you could be peeking from rafters or in the middle or on the sides, where enemies really have a hard time challenging all those angles. So you want to play passive, not give the enemy all these free kills unless you have weapons that are far outside their effective range, and force them to come commit to point where you can get these easy crosses and easy kills. And you might be asking, okay, well, can't the enemy just push mid if we have a really strong B and a really strong A defense? Well, yes, they can, but the thing about mid is so damn hard to actually take. There are like a million different angles that you have to challenge when you're playing mid, so every single place you look, you could get cheesed out and you could die to a really unfair peek. So you really kind of want to force enemies to go mid. And while this isn't everything I could teach you about Icebox, this isn't an Icebox video, I thought I would share some really big things that kind of help me, you know, ground the map and not be so, you know, chaotically lost on the map, have no idea what to do. I think these things will help you, and maybe you'll stop dodging Icebox as much and you'll start to enjoy the map a lot more. Now that being said, there also is a question of whether or not Icebox should be changed in any way, and whether or not the map is just simply flawed, because there's a lot of big complaints about the map. But I really want to turn the question over to you. Do you like Icebox? Do you hate it? Do you wish it would just change? And if there's a brand new map coming in the brand new episode, what would you like it to be like? Are there some specific things that you would like to see, like shorter angles, longer angles, or a smaller map, bigger map? Just let me know some of your insight in the comments down below. But go to the GameLeap website right now in the links down below for in-depth advanced VODs, tips and tricks, map guides, agent courses, and much, much more. Do yourself a favor, go check it out in the links down below. But that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for coming by. I love your faces. I'm Coach Mills, and I'll see you tomorrow.